are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the road, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the game. In the mirror, what do you see? Out in the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna
I think I'm frozen. Oh my days. I've been speaking to the air for all this while. Being live, speaking to the air. Let me see. That's what sometimes is needed when you have uh a producer who's monitoring your sound and everything. I can tell you what you're doing wrong. But big up to Maya. Maya, big up to you. He says, big up legends. I hope all is well. Need there is no audio. Thank you very much, Maya. Thank you very, very much. I was speaking into the air. Oh my days, oh my days. I could hear myself, but I couldn't tell that it wasn't the audio wasn't going through. I apologize. I'll probably take it all over again. Take it all over again. I'll take it all over again. Let me see if I can take this all over again. What's going on? All right, like I said, welcome back to Blueclouds Media, your trusted source for comprehensive Chelsea FC coverage. I'm your host, Nate Zion. Steven is not going to be here today, but in today's show, we'll be looking at the big game between Aston Villa and Chelsea. One more time, I'll say good evening to everyone out there. Live coverage on today's show. We will be looking at the pivotal Premier League clash between Aston Villa and Chelsea. Today, tomorrow's encounter at Villa Park, which really carried a significant weight for both sides, as with Champions League aspirations hanging in the balance for Chelsea and Aston Villa. Also, we'll be looking at to recent run of form between Chelsea and Aston Villa, and also face a Chelsea squad that are really, grappling with some social injury crisis. We will look into the comprehensive pre-match analysis, including Enzo Maresca's press conference, which took on earlier today. We're looking at his responses, some few questions I were asked on some injury players, the return of Mikhailo Modric. There is no update on him yet, but Enzo Maresca shows his aspiration and his willingness to help Chelsea get to the next level by winning trophies. We'll look into that also. If you have any comments regarding Enzo Maresca's willingness, and also his comments that he made in the press conference released today, do me a favor, you can drop it in the comment section below. And also, we'll be addressing some key movement implications for the league standing, where Chelsea stand at this moment in the Premier League. We'll also touch bases on also we'll be taking your questions. As you know, your questions are very, very valuable to us over here. So get yourself engaged, and also it's a poll in today's stream. Look into it and see where you stand. Will these two teams in it make will they qualify for Premier League, as that's their willingness to qualify for Champions League next season? I said Premier League, sorry, but I beg pardon, it's not Premier League, but Champions League. Yeah. So besides that, there is few things that will be, like I said, the match will look match analysis, a preview of tomorrow's game in live, and also we'll be looking at Chelsea's conference press conference release that came out, and the return of Mahalo Modric. That's not likely. But big up to you, saw this. Big up to you, my man. I hope you're doing very, very well. He said, hello, Ni, looking handsome, Ni, as usual. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for that. Also, then we have man like Weira in the building. Big up to you. Big up to you, Weira in the building here. Big up to you. What is happening to? Give me a second. Let me see what is going on. It's like the sound is not coming out. It should be there. Something. In a second.
Smash that like button.
I don't know.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Anyway, I'll leave it down for now. But big up to you, Weira. He's what's he saying over here? He says we are suffering from Marasquez's stubbornness to rotate the squad and utilize the bench. To me, I don't think that he's not rotating. He is really rotating, but then he is not trusting his bench. He doesn't trust his bench. That's the main reason why we don't see certain players playing. But at the end of the day, you can tell that decision making at the football club has really cost Chelsea dearly. The likes of Joao Felix going to Atletico Madrid, AC Milan. He went to AC Milan to help AC Milan squad. But what about Chelsea? You did said you cannot play two number 10s in your team, but you have Cole Palmer who plays each and every game. He need a break. So there are certain games that you don't need Cole Palmer. You can utilize the services of Joao Felix in the middle. And we've seen Felix putting up 9 out of 10 performance and 10 out of 10 performance for AC Milan. So why couldn't he do that at Chelsea? It is you trusting your tools to work with. If you're a mason and you don't trust in the tools you're holding, your trowel and then your chisel and then your measurement, there's no way you can get the job done very well. You got to trust in the tools that you have. And that's what Enzo Maresca is not doing. But I hope that he's learned some few lessons. He's made some few big decisions that have gone against him himself as a manager and then the football club. So we hope for the best. We hope for the best for the team at this moment. More coming, more of the comments coming from Wira over here. It's already feel Steven absent, so no lie. I hope he is all right. Yeah, he is. He's doing all right. He's out for today. He's gonna do some few things for family. As usual, you have to remember family is most important in this world. You know, you have to remember all your friends can leave you. They'll all go away from you, but then your family members will not shy away from you. They'll always stick with you. So remember, everything you do, family first. All right, we said beat Copenhagen, beat Betis. Is it Betis? Yeah, Betis, Copenhagen, Florentina. What name is that? Jugged? Is it Jugadin? Obstacles in our way to the conference. This is some of the Conference League teams, man. I can't even pronounce some of the names, team names. Conference League final. Poch will have had us to a cup final by now, in his opinion. Big up more from Wira over here. We have one from Maya said that Maresca should take a decent result tomorrow. No excuse. Absolutely. It looks like tomorrow's game is like a final. It's like a cup final. The run of form has been very bad. So a result from Enzo Maresca, nothing but a win. I'll take a draw. Going to Villa Park is not going to be that easy, but a win. You know what a win will do? A win will boost Chelsea's aspiration towards Champions League qualification in the Premier League this season. Why? Because you're able to beat a Villa team that is in contention in the Champions League round of 16. That is how it can motivate Chelsea team to progress from tomorrow's game in the upcoming games. The games are going to get tougher and tougher, but a win for Chelsea will motivate the boys that we are back again and we can do it. A lose for Villa can also hit the team. So it's not going to be an easy game tomorrow. But who are there? Who do we have to score the goals? Can we play George in the middle and put Palmer on the right-hand side with the absence of Madueke? These are things that we will be checking into it as time goes on. So, more from Awira said, I meant to say that the bench players doing well in Conference League isn't benefiting them in the Prem. The bench players doing well in Conference League, because this is what Enzo Maresca make his mark. Opting certain players away from the Conference League team. You're trying to tell them, okay, in your team, you have certain players that are of high quality or way better, or maybe the quality of those players are more better, so you don't want them in the Conference League. So you can tell that some of these players were not playing the Conference League because many people have regarded that competition as a low-profile competition. So in that, you have your fringe players, which is your bench warmers or bench players playing in that competition. The likes of Palmer, Reece James, and top, our starting 11 for the Premier League, most of them were not playing that competition. I understand it. There's a lot of competition, but here we are. Chelsea's out of the FA Cup. Chelsea's out of the Carabao Cup. What is left for Chelsea to play in? So now is the time that he has to beef up the squad with more experienced players, because we can't afford, Chelsea cannot afford to not win that competition. If you look at the expenses of finances between Chelsea Football Club representing the Conference League and then all the other teams, Chelsea's far, far, far ahead of all of them. Even the rest of the team left. Put their resources or the finances together, it will not even reach half of Chelsea's budget or Chelsea's money or finances spent on the players playing that competition. So I will never ever forget Enzo Maresca for not winning that competition. No. If he loses that competition, he has to leave the football club. I will be advocating for that he leaves the football club if he doesn't win it, because you have spent, you and your Chelsea owners, which is the two stooges, the sporting directors, Igabali, and the rest, have spent lots of money, and there's no comparison. On Enzo Maresca. All right, sorry about that. I think I lost connection for a second. Let me do this. All right, so I got it right. So I was running on my stream on the Wi-Fi, and Wi-Fi is not the best to do that when you're running a live stream. Okay. What do we have from Weary over here? So the win against Villa will be a win against Villa will be will not be banish the nightmare against Ipswich when we're the underdogs. We shine. When we were favorite, we fall to be ruthless. It did not come out well, but I get what Weira is trying to say. But big up to everyone. Big up to everyone over there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the show. Remember, your likes will go a long way. Likes will go a long way. Maya said, if we don't win the Conference League, he needs to leave. He needs to leave. I'm not Maresca out, but if he doesn't win it, it's game over. I'm not Maresca out either, but this is a must-win game. It should be a must-win, definitely a must-win. If he doesn't win it, then I don't know what he can win. Because the quality and players that Chelsea have in that Conference League game, you can't compare any other team. Who? Florentina? They don't have what Chelsea have. They're expensive. The quality of players that Chelsea have, Chelsea's supposed to pull out and win the Conference League with ease. Most of our players that plays in the Premier League did not even take part in the qualification. So this shouldn't be a game. And then now we're going to beef up the squad with the likes of Cole Palmer and the likes of Reece James and others in this competition. So it's a must win for Chelsea, without doubt. Anyway, we still move on. We're going to move on from there. Also, we'll be looking at like I said, the predicted lineup for Chelsea for tomorrow's game. I want to see if I can have that on my screen here in a bit whilst the stream is going on. I'm not sure if what is going on with my thing here, but I'm going to turn it off for a second and then turn it back on. So guys, give me just 60 seconds. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. It's muted down here. It's muted down here. No, I hope you guys can hear me now. What's ah Lord. Coolest chest, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you, bro. We can hear
Oh
you.
my Lord, man. I've been speaking for the past 6 minutes and no one can ever hear anything. Oh Lord. Couldn't even see it down here. It was muted on StreamYard. It's muted down here. No, I hope you guys can hear me now. Oh. I apologize for that. Coolest chest, my brother. How are you doing, sir?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Let me mute my music for a second so I can hear you much better. How is your day going? What's going on with you?
Nothing bad, bro. We just worried about Chelsea so that we can perform tomorrow against Aston Villa.
Exactly, exactly. Villa won't be that easy. Going to Villa Park, it won't be that easy. If you look at their last 5 games, though, they have the draw against Liverpool, and also they pick up a point. They drew against Liverpool 2-2, drew against Ipswich. I think they pick up one win against Tottenham Hotspur. That is all in the last 5 games. So they are struggling. A lose for Villa won't be that good for Unai Emery and his team. And also lose for Chelsea won't be good for the fan base either, and then Enzo Maresca. But a win for Chelsea will, I think, there will be a big boost for the team. They will use that as motivation to carry out the rest of the season. What do you think?
I agree with you 100%, bro. I agree with you. I think we really need this win, but again, I'm looking at the way we are playing at the moment. For example, our last game, right? I'm going to reference that. Our last game against Brighton, we couldn't even get a one shot on target or on goal. What is that? I think as much as we criticize Enzo Maresca, our attackers tomorrow needs to do more, need to show more to the fans, to the club. They're here to challenge, not here just to play for fun, just to get paid. No. Against Brighton, I was so pissed because we should have at least scored 2 or 3 chances, but again, no one was trying to shoot. That's the issue.
Welcome back to the stream, Maya. You doing all right, sir?
Now I'm alright. Big up, guys. Big
Big
up
up to
Tejo,
you.
big up ni.
Yeah. Tobaho, right?
Ekbali tried to poison the stream, man. What's wrong?
Unfortunately, I don't know, man. I got too many keys and buttons that I've been watching out for, and also I forgot that to check on the StreamYard that I was muted there. I don't know how I was muted. I was never muted, but all of a sudden I got muted from StreamYard. But anyway, it's one of those things to create awareness. Next time I'll be checking StreamYard, microphone to make sure I'm okay over there before my mixture. But anyway, big game at the Villa Park tomorrow. What's your take on that? How do you see this game going for Chelsea?
I think it's gonna be a difficult game for them because this is a Villa Park. This is a Villa team. Sorry, this is a Villa team that was actually strong against Liverpool. Like we actually saw what they did. I mean, they can also come up with a result. So my opinion is to like Maresca needs to change things up, especially the formation. Like
Yeah.
bro, you're getting red. You're getting red now. Stop inverting when you're going away. Rather invert when you're at home. But tomorrow, just balance the team out. Just balance everything. If you don't want to change the formation, balance it out. But like Tebuko said, the last time we created chances, but we're not shooting. We never had one shot on target. So he has to switch things up. Probably maybe tweak a lot of things. Maybe tweak Palmer's position, even in Kunku's position too. So I think tomorrow is a definite result. They have to win so they can give the team some confidence. But if not, it's gonna be a difficult one because I can't write Villa off as well.
I agree. What do you think, Tabaho?
Yeah, I agree with Maya. I agree with Maya. We can't write Aston Villa off. As much as you want to win, they also want to win, and also they're playing at a home ground. So, home ground advantage might work for them. But also, I think our last game against them at their home ground, we beaten them 3-0 under Mauricio Pochettino. Hopefully, we can beat them 1-0 tomorrow, 2-0. I don't care if it's 5-4, 6-7. I don't care as long we win the game tomorrow. I just need 3 points, man, because we can't let Forest, Manchester City running away with that top four spot. So we need to get some W's on our sheet as well.
Thank you very much. This we were it's this is coming from Wira. He says we didn't get more shots on target because Maraska isn't showing urgency and pushing the squad. He didn't break information. The formation ever since the 0-0 versus Everton, and it's running as long term according to and what my Wira is saying. So we kept using the pivot, and but we don't use 3-2-4-1 like Pep does. We need a dual CAM, which is counter-attacking midfielder formation to aid the wingers, and that means Kuku and Gusto drop from Wira. Maraska comments about this, our second half display against Wolves in our 6-2 win is now showing its ugly self. All right, we don't play with overlapping fullbacks, and Maraska is so rich with playing style. From that is from Wira. Thank you very much. Big up to Ty. Ty, I hope you are doing very well. He said big up to me and big up to you, to yourself and the family. I hope everyone is doing well. We are still live digesting, looking at tomorrow's big game that'll take place at Villa Park. Absolutely. It must be a must win for Chelsea. With that will boost the confidence of these players if Chelsea records a win at Villa Park tomorrow. And we have to forget that Villa are brought in a lot of players in the some January transfer window. The likes of Marcus Rashford is there, Asensio, who've gained so much experience in international football and club football. With Real Madrid, won multiple Champions League, and also I think he was part of the winning the team that won the last World Cup for Spain. He was part of it. So Asensio, experienced player, and also they have a Dolan Malen, Dolan Malen, formerly of Borussia Dortmund. So guys, this game is not going to be that easy. When they look at the bench, they're bringing on the likes of Marcus Rashford and Dolan Malen and Asensio from the bench, or even bringing in Jamaican what's his name? Jamaican winger Lee. What's his name again? Lee. I forgot his name. This Jamaican winger from
Bailey,
Bailey, Bailey,
Leon Bailey.
Yeah, Leon Bailey from the bench. Chelsea, who is Chelsea will be bringing on? McGee, and who from the bench? We're not gonna have Madueke. We're not gonna have Jackson. Who else can Chelsea call for from the bench? Before we can talk about maybe Sterling. We can talk about what's his name again, Joao Felix. We can talk about some players from the bench, but now the bench is looking very thin, and there's no hope from the bench. Let's see how Chelsea handle this game tomorrow. Time will tell. Guys, you guys want to add anything to it regarding? And also, this is the predicted lineup that we have on the screen. Not sure if you guys want to change anything in this, predicted lineup. If I give you a chance, would you change anything in this predicted lineup?
Yeah, I'll change Sancho for Tariq George. I'll let Tariq George have a start
Mhm.
because Tariq George on the left side, yeah, because he's more sufficient than Sancho. Sancho would just be dribbling into the box, but the problem is Sancho, he has no end product, so he intends to not make an assist sometimes and a goal. But I just want to see what's gonna happen if Maresca is gonna keep the same team, and I'm pretty much sure he will keep the same team.
Okay. Tobacco, what do you think of this predicted starting lineup there? Would you make any changes?
Yeah, to be honest, I think I'll change even the system. To be honest, I think for me personally, we need to play for three midfielders so that we can't leave spaces behind. Our defense should be protected. Then, for example, in the front, we can have Cole Palmer as number 9, Tyrick George, and Pedro Neto. With Nkunku, I'm sorry, as much as I like him, he's not offering enough. So he'd rather stay on the bench, give others a chance. Let's see what will happen. That's my own opinion. So I don't know about you, Myra. Will you change even the system for this
I
game?
Yeah, you're right, bro. I think as well, like you said, with the 4-3-3, bro. I think he needs to change that because now we can't play pivot with Enzo and Caicedo, bro. So he has to do something rather than playing Caicedo and Enzo in the middle. Maybe play Caicedo as a lone DM by himself. Then two of the defenders will cover for Caicedo. Or Caicedo will be playing like a back three with the defenders. So those two at the flanks will invert. Because, like, guys, let's be real. Maresca is going to invert tomorrow. I know for a fact he's going to invert. So, yeah, I think I agree with Tebogo. He should change the system. That's going to work for the team.
I'll say this to you. I'll say this to you. No manager, all these young managers stick to what they know. If you're thinking of Enzo Maresca changing the formation or changing the style, adopting something else, it's not going to happen. He will play the same way, but change personnel. If you guys see what we saw from Pep Guardiola, doesn't change his style. This Southampton manager that was being sacked, I forgot his name, Russell Martins or whatever they call him. Him too. He never changed his style. Although he was losing and losing and losing and losing, he never changed his ways to a different way to adapt to the Premier League. The same thing with Ruben Amorim. He would never change his style to accommodate somebody else. He's going to prioritize what he knows and what has made him Ruben Amorim. So no manager would change the style of play, just like Conte. Conte adopted that three in the back position and formation to win the Premier League. He never changed it. That's what he still plays till now. So that is what they are good at. The same formation he used, the style he used to win. I think he used to win against and the winning in the championship to win the championship, league or the trophy. He understands that works for him. He's still going to continue using it. So
Yeah, Nisan, actually, I've just said the lineup that I would like to see tomorrow on the screen. So I don't know if whether you can see it. Something like this.
okay.
Because
So
remember, Enzo Fernandez can play as a box to box. And even this kid that we brought is actually good. So we need to give him a time. He can't stay there on the bench and not giving it time. He's a good ball carrier. He can play as a box to box also. We can play Kolpama as a first 9. Tyrick George, for me, I think his end product is very good. Pedro Neto is very good there. Don't play Nkunku tomorrow. I just want to see something. Play with Nkunku, then we can see something different. I like Nkunku, like I said, but again, he offers nothing, bro. Nothing. Nothing. He's a passenger on the pitch. I don't want that tomorrow.
and Kuku is a passenger on the pitch from Coolest Chess. Uh My Scala, where did Scala go? Scala United. Jump on back. I saw you in there and then like two times in a row. Anytime I'm about to let you in, and then I've already let you in, I allowed you in, but I don't know what has been happening. And the more coming for Rira. Rira keep dropping them. I'll take my time and then go through it. Maya, what do you make of these formation? Would you go for a 3? I mean, the 4 on the back, same as what we have and play a 3-3, 4-3-3.
Yeah, I think as well this formation is all right. I'd rather go for 4-3-3 or 4-2 or 4-4-2. Sorry, just
Or
to yeah, because 4-4-2 is to balance the team now. Because like he can't play the same formation without Jackson. That formation was working because Jackson was in the team. Jackson was carrying the ball in the front. That's how it was. That's how the wingers were able to move directly with the ball forward. So, like right now, we don't have some important players. He needs to switch it up, especially if it has to be 4-3-3. I don't mind. 4-4-2. I don't mind. Like I said, like Tebuko said, Enzo can play box to box. Caicedo can play alone DM. We Cucurella, even though Cucurella and Rhys James they're going to invert, that's just going to create Cucurella to go push a little bit back so that it can support Cowell as well. But yeah, I think this is all right. Same with Nkunku. I think Nkunku needs to start from the bench because we need someone in the front who's going to press, and Nkunku hasn't been pressing a lot lately. So I think Palmer's a bit more with the pressing. But I think as well, if Palmer plays false nine, that will make the front two, especially Neto and Tyreek George. I want Tyreek George to play because he can offer us a bit more. So if those two play, those two will just play in the front and the flanks. Then we just give them the ball, they just go in the ball, and probably they'll score. So I do agree with this formation. And yeah, I think he will try to use this formation. But if not, let's see what he's going to do. Because I know he's going to start the same formation with the double tens again. So yeah, man. As long as he doesn't put Enzo isolated in the middle, that'll be okay. Because if you leave Enzo and Caicedo both apart from each other, that's when the space will be created.
very, very, very interesting. From my guys, so don't
Like,
forget to
comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your likes and then your involvement. If you're first time watching us here, lucky to be streaming on two platforms at the same time, X and YouTube. Your comments will and your comment and your subscription, your likes will take this channel go a long way. So do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. More from a win right says dropping Chaloba for Cowell need to be evaluated. Sanchez and Cowell at the back has generated complacency virus, and we keep putting the balance, the blame on Chaloba, which is not right to him. We rest Sancho up front, Nico Nkunku left, Palmer right, Drisbury Hall and Caicedo pivot. Enzo as the CAM. Cowell needs to be banished to the reserves. Tossing Chaloba, Achampon, and Matt Cucurella back for from Winra. When Chaloba is put under pressure and his action leads to us conceding goals, we don't shine the spotlight on Levi Cowell. Lack of possession awareness, which is what Winra is seeing from a distance. And I agree with most of the comments that he's saying. He's putting up here. And why are we thinking up at 4-3-3 when Maresca himself knows Enzo and Drisbury Hall are good at box to box, but still uses Drisbury Hall in the pivot position? Nehemiah, big up to you, Nehemiah. I hope everyone is doing well at home and you're doing well yourself. I says, yes, I want Tariq George on the right wing, according to him. 4-3-3 won't work if we don't have Mark Cucurella and Gusto being disciplined to stay up the flanks and help the overlap with the wingers. Let's accept the nightmare of Gusto behaving like a midfielder. Enzo Maresca has made that thing happen. No to Sanchez starting tomorrow from Nehemiah. I hope it doesn't. I'm just hoping that Enzo Maresca will still trust Philip Jorgensen and then give him still few more games to prove himself. Sanchez have been in the goalpost from the beginning of the season. So now we want to see what Philip Jorgensen can do as the goalkeeper for the first team. Big up to Deep
Push
Prince.
that like button.
Big up to that Deep Prince. Big up to you, brother. He says, big up everyone. To be honest, we can't compete in this match. Another awful display awaiting us or awaiting to happen tomorrow from Deep Prince. Big guys, so don't forget, like on video. Whereas said Enzo and Casedo as a pivot that didn't work under Poch and left us. Is he overrun in midfield? Maraska doesn't seem to land himself. All right, so I've gone through all the comments. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for the comment. Thank you very much. All right, we move on from there. We got Scala back in the show. Big up to you, Scala. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
What's up
How
with
are
your
you?
computer these days? Oh, your cell phone and your tablet. What's up with it?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I've been a bit busy. I mean, since my team is not doing anything, you might as well keep yourself busy because me expecting United to do even the most basic thing is too much to ask. So, we get on with our lives because it is an embarrassment where we are at the table. And the past 2 weeks, there's been lots of things happening, not like very negative with our club. Whether it's the debt and the interest, not the debt, the interest of the debt rising to 1 billion, us losing around, I think, like close to 30 million on firing Ten Hag and this guy Dan Ashworth. So yeah, we are like, I mean, I wouldn't say like hamstrung by money because I think the new financial year will help us when it kicks in March. But yeah, we are in a very precarious situation, man. I think I have a very bad feeling that Amorim, I think he's done at United. I
Yes,
mean,
yes, Kyla. Bigger bro. So, what are your thoughts about Ruben Amarim as a coach?
yeah, I think he's a good coach. The problem with him is that he will not at all change the system, and I don't want him to change the system. Otherwise, there was no point in hiring him. He will not
Yep.
at all move on from the back three slash back five, which I am very okay with. But the problem is that it is a very specific system which needs specific players. The key of the back five is that you need to have your wing backs, and at the moment we don't have anyone. We literally bought one in Dorgu, but I have a very bad feeling that he will not be given the money because there is no money at the club. We are very hamstrung by debt, interest, and we are on the brink of PSR. We don't have any sellable assets. And if you look at all the transfer rumors coming, we want to either sell Kobe or Garnacho. Those are our only sellable assets. So it is not looking good in the money front. And unless you don't invest at least 150 to 200 million in this new manager, I don't see him succeeding because he has lots and lots of problem in the system. I mean, he is hamstrung by the fact that he doesn't know where to play Bruno. It's a big problem for him. We don't know where to play. We don't have how should I say, like we need couple of players like Ahmad who go up and down and can attack and defend. At the moment, he doesn't have that. He has a striker issue problem. Centre backs he's okay with. I think we can do with the centre backs. I don't think he fancies Onana, but we spent 45 million on him, so he will stay. So I don't know where we are going to get that 150 million on toward or to 150 200 because that's what he needs. So I have a feeling he's done at United. I don't see him succeeding, not because he's not a good coach, but what he wants, I don't think we can give him.
And also, a report came in this week that what's his name? Casemiro is not going anywhere. He preferred to stay at Manchester United and finish his contract.
Yeah, because no one is going to buy him, and or even if they are going to take him, they will not give him the wages which he's on. He's on 350, I think, something like that. So obviously he's comfortable. Why would he want to leave United? I mean, he has got nothing to prove. He has won everything at club level. You know, unless he gets some kind of a serious injury or something like that happens, I don't see him moving on. Even if Saudi people they come in, I don't think they will be giving him like big money. I don't know. Maybe they might, but for them to do that, they also have to give us a transfer fee because he still has like 1.5 years left. So that's a big problem for Amarim. I think he has a very big problem with Kobe Mainu because Kobe Mainu he played so well in one game at number 10, then against Crystal Palace, this guy decided to play him in number 9.
Mm. Scala, I think Scala got kicked off the stream. He still looks like he's pending. He's there but not there. Okay, we lost him, but I'm sure he's gonna join back in the stream again later on. So you guys, okay, I think he's back. All right, let's go back to you. Scala, go
Yeah,
for it.
so yeah, I was just talking about Kobe Mainu. I think because if you see his system, what he wants to do is he wants to play three center backs on the halfway line and two wing backs as like your wingers. Then he
Yeah,
plays like a 2-6/1-6/1-8, and then he wants to play 2 10s, you know. But the problem he has is that we don't have those 2 10s. You know, he's playing Garnacho or Amat sometimes, or he's playing this guy Xerxes as a 10. So I have a very I'm very like how should I like very skeptic about his position, man. I don't see him succeeding. I mean, I don't know if you saw what happened in the last game. I mean, he was literally looking down on into his shoes, like his head was down, and he was just wondering what's happening because United they told him like when they gave the job, like he didn't want to come actually. He didn't want to come mid-season, but United said that if you don't come now, we'll not hire you next summer.
yeah, now or
So
never.
now or never situation, and I think he is like stuck between a hard rock. Like he can't go out and he can't come in because I don't think he can coach his way out of it because as I said, he will not change the system, and we cannot give him the players he wants. So something has to give, and normally it is the manager who gets sacked because we have given him only a 2-year contract, and out of that 2-year contract, we wasted one window by signing only one player. So now he has like what? Let's say one summer window, one January window, another summer window. You know, so he's got 3 windows left, and I don't think United are going to be spending big money. Don't expect us unless we sell Rashford for good money or Garnacho for good money. Good money, we don't have money at all. I don't know if you saw our financial report. We lost so much money, last financial year because of stupid decisions like hiring Dan Ashworth, giving Ten Hag 14 million, you know. So
The Nashville was there for like how many days? Was he like two
like
months or 3 months?
yeah, 3 or 4 months he was there,
He made like
and
20 million or something.
no. He costed the club 4 million. I think 4 million to get him. I think 3 million to get rid of. So 7 million in total. So you can see almost 30 million we have wasted, and that is going to go into our PSR. And on top of that, we, as I told you, our debt has interest on debt, which the Glazers have put on the club, has reached to 1 billion. So we need to pay that off. We need to give transfer fees to past signings. I mean, we bought Xerxes for 40 million. I mean, he was available for 35, but we decided to give 40 so that we could pay in installments to this guy. Uh, I think he was at Atlanta. I don't know where he was. So yeah, we are gone, man. I think we are a gone case. I think it will take if the club wants to stick with Amarim. I think I don't see we doing much anything next season because we don't have sellable assets like Chelsea. At least you guys can sell off one of like couple of your young players and you can make lots of money and you can buy players off that. You can sell hotels and to yourself. So all those kinds of things you can do. But we are done, man. Yeah, no, we don't. We didn't have Regulon. We just got him like for half a season, and that's actually a funny story with Regulon. I mean, this Ten Hag guy, he was so stupid. I mean, Luke Shaw got injured, then we cancelled Regulon's loan. Then, if you remember, we were linked with Cucurella. If you remember
Yeah.
that one season, but
Yeah.
Chelsea didn't want to give Cucurella because we wanted to insert a break-in clause. We wanted him only for 6 months. But Chelsea was like you can do one. Like we are not that kind of a club. Yeah, Anthony could play wing back. I would have liked to see him actually when Anthony came on and he was playing right wing back with Ahmad. He was doing quite well. But we can't do that because we have sent him to Betis and he's doing well there at the moment. So yeah, man, we are like I mean, I don't think we'll be get relegated, but I don't think we'll be making like in the top half of the table as well.
If you look at the table right now, where United are, it's very, very bad. United, I
Yeah,
think you guys are around, was it 15th?
yeah, we are 15th.
15th. Very, very
Yeah,
bad right now. I can't believe United 15th.
I don't think we even have hit 30 points. I think we've got 28. You know how embarrassing that is.
Very, very bad.
Yeah, we have not even won like 10 games. If one game is 3 points, we haven't won 10 games whole season. Can you imagine that for a club like United? Yeah, you can see we have won like yeah we have won 9 games.
Yeah, right in 15th on the 15th position at this moment. And then all right, cool. Let's just let's see, stay in the middle for a little bit. Stay in the middle for a little bit. I'll be from fifth place going down. Let's see the fifth place. Yeah, thank you. So, looking at it right now, this is what we have as Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest. Forest won't last long in that position. They will be dropping, and I think that it is weighing on their shoulders right now. They've been losing a few games now, and City are getting stronger and stronger, but still have holes in their defense. AFC Bournemouth, they've been very impressive. Chelsea lying in six with if you look at 25, 25. So how many teams? Oh no, that's points. Chelsea. Okay, so Chelsea with 43 points. The same with AFC Bournemouth, and we're not far off Manchester City. Just 1 point from top four. 1 point off from top four. So it's I mean looking at the numbers and how they're very close to each other. One lose man can take you all the way down. So that's what Chelsea have to work on. But Scala, we're looking at the big game tomorrow between two teams fighting for Champions League spots next season, which is Aston Villa and Chelsea. How do you see this game with all the signings that Villa's made this January? The likes of a Marcus Rashford, Dylan Malen from Borussia Dortmund, and then Marco Asensio from PSG, formerly of Real Madrid. How do you see this game?
Is it at the bridge?
No, it's at Villa Park.
Yeah, I don't think you're winning that, man. I'll be honest. Although Aston Villa, I mean, they have been a bit shaky against the big teams at their home. I mean, we got a draw at Villa Park, which is crazy to think of. You
2-2.
know, yeah. So I think even Arsenal they got a draw there. So it's not that they are smashing teams at their own ground. They do have a very good away record, but at their homes, I don't know. That's a bit weird. But yeah, they have strengthened their team like 2x times. You know the amount of options they have. But I'm a bit concerned with Chelsea now, man. I think you have lost Jackson. I think that's a big blow. And yeah, I was just listening to you guys discussing about the possible team.
Mm.
And every time I see Chelsea, I think like you guys can outscore many teams, but I'm not convinced with if you guys can keep like a clean sheet. I think that's one big problem you guys have. And with Aston Villa's so many attacking options, it just takes a couple of players to have a good game. And I think if you guys go a goal down, I don't see you coming back like that. I mean, you might draw a game, but I don't see you winning it. But yeah, I mean, Aston Villa they played Liverpool last week, and they almost like lost it towards the end if Darwin Nunes could score, but they did take the lead. I mean, they did come back after going 1-0 down. I watched that game, and although I mean, I'm just watching Aston Villa because of Rashford. I just want to see how this guy does. So yeah, he might want to prove a point to United by playing well against a big team like Chelsea. So
No,
yeah, I'm not convinced, man. With Chelsea's back defense, especially your centre backs. I mean, I don't know. I've always said that I don't know. You spend so much money. How could you not replace uh, Thiago Silva? You know that
yeah.
guy was literally a. I mean, I know there are not many replacements like him, but you could have spent some like good money on a proven centre back. I think all your center backs they're just okay. That's my like assessment on you guys. I mean, you guys can score goals, but every time I think of Chelsea, every time you have won something like credible things, you always had a good defense. When you
Yeah.
won the Champions League against Man City, it was because of Rudiger, Christensen, and Thiago Silva when Tuchel came in. you know,
Yeah.
and all
We
those
don't
years
have Chelsea's
back with
defense a world class. We don't have a world class
yeah.
defense. No.
Exactly. Yeah, you need at least one guy you can think that yeah, this guy is like I'm not expecting you guys to go and sign someone like a Bastoni or someone like that, but at least some proven center back, who's like, yeah, this guy, if he plays, we don't have to worry about our defense. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if there are any options like that in the market, but yeah, I think that's where your scouting could come in. But Tosin, Colwell, this guy is Disassi and all those guys. I think Disassi is gone, but who's the other guy? Badiashile. These guys are just, I mean, they are like mid-table level. They're not. I don't look at them and go, wow. So I think that's where you have to invest next season. I see a lot of guys saying, yeah, we need to buy a striker and all that, but when I think
Sorry. Pushed the wrong
yeah.
button.
So when I
Twice.
think of Chelsea, the first thing that I think is that 2004 season. I think it was 2004 season, right, where you conceded 18 goals and you won the league with
Mhm.
Mourinho. So
You just
yeah, I think that's why you need to go back, man. Get sort out the defense.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Skylar.
I mean, conceding 18 goals the whole season means you need, a defensive manager, a manager that's more defensively instead of
Yes.
just attacking. Just like one of our, I think Weira said, we see is attacking, possession based, and do nothing with it. But I'll let, I think Kulis Chess has a question for you. Go on, and I'll go through the comments here in a bit. Go for it, Kulis Chess.
Yeah, Skylar, my issue with how we recruit players. Now you can talk about world class center back, right? Now on the panel. Come summer, we're going to buy 18-year-old center back for potential. That's the issue I'm having at the moment at this football club. Like, for example, I know we can develop these players, but again, we needed an experienced center back, maybe two experienced midfielders to motivate these players. But again, no one is there to motivate them. They're just playing without leaders on the pitch. That's the issue with this model. So they need to change up in the summer, add more experienced players, then the fans will be happy.
What do you make of one more question on United, Scala? What do you make of Anthony's performance with where he is right now? I think is it Real Sociedad, right, in the Spanish league?
No, Betis.
Betis. What do you make of his performance right now? It looks like
I mean, it
he's
is quite ironic because he scored in his first three games for United as well. I think he scored against Arsenal, Man City. I can't remember the third team. So, I mean, look, Anthony, I think he has been very harshly treated sometimes just because of his price tag. That's got nothing to do with him. And also, we gave him like a 20 times pay rise. He was on 20 grand at Ajax. We decided to give him 200K. That was all John Murto and Richard Arnold. So I think he was doomed from the beginning because of what we invested in him. But I think there is a player in him. I'm not sure like there's a player in him for a top four club, but definitely he can do something in the Premier League for like a West Ham or like a. I mean, I can't even say Brentford because I think Brentford have like Mbuomo who's like better than him. So yeah, maybe like a West Ham, like if someone like a Jared Bowen leaves, maybe he can replace him. But he's there is a player in him. I think probably not like a top six or like a till the Conference League, but after that, I think he's a decent player. But not for a top team, man. I don't see him on that level. But yeah, he's got some talents. Maybe if Premier League doesn't works out for him, the problem is that we are not going to get any kind of money on back on him because we spent huge money on him. I think we might be lucky if we could get 30 million, but again, that's a bit stretch. So I think maybe like continental Europe suits him or like a Spanish leagues. I think he's doing well there. But in the Premier League, like he'll struggle, man. So, but I do like him. He's got something. Xerxes
are you,
coming in
are you
after
suffering
game.
from emotional damage at the football club?
Emotional damage.
Yo, Asian.
Welcome back to the stream, JC. Guys, keep a comment coming. I'll get in the comment here in a bit. I'll go through them, and maybe the panel will react to some of the comments. But I want to say thank you very much, Scala, for jumping on and giving us some few updates on the Red Devils, Manchester United. And Ruben Amorim, I think that he is at the football club at the wrong time. But when will Manchester United take its own shape again? Time will tell. So let me hear some few words from I think we have some few ones that came from United. So let me read it so I can be done with that before we go to JC. Deep Prince, big up to you, Deep Prince. Excuse me. Where said the Macaros had Nkunku doing well in a 3-4-2-1 formation with Timo Werner helping him out. Nkunku not used as a traditional number 9 at Leipzig, and we see Enzo Maresca relying on him to be that kind of a player, which he's not, according to Wira. Absolutely, brother, you are spot on. He's I think he's even said it. He doesn't like to be players, a number 9 player. Deep Prince said, what is the solution to our present problem? Because it seems the owners are not listening to anyone at all. They actually do things that do their own things, and they want, and we actually want fans' opinion to be considered from Deep Prince. Big up to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. And we say United had Regulon and Anthony who could play wing back. They got I think they're gone. And United bring back 3 specialists of a manager. United owners just throwing money at managers and asking for magic. From Wira. I love that comment. All right, more from Zeski. Is it Zekzi coming in after former Atlanta player Hoyland gave me the Saints Hoyland on the right wing, and Garnacho left. Issues with United midfield. No one can replace Bruno. No one can. No pivot should include a Casemiro. According to Wira. JC. Everyone, big up to you, JC. JC, over to you. Big game at Villa Park. Your team, Chelsea, will be locking horns with Aston Villa. Villa, in the last 5 games, have suffered. Have only got on 1 win, which was against Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. They drew with Ipswich. They drew with Arsenal. Drew with Liverpool. What do you reckon in this big game? Where do you stand on it?
Well, it's going to be difficult game, an important game. If we lose this, then we are in trouble. I think top 4 is out of would look unlikely if we lose this game. And Villa, I do not know. Disasi is not eligible for playing, I think. So, but still they have Mings and Konsa, and they are fine defensively, and they have a better balance to the team right now. We have injuries in our forward line, which affects the balance of the team because we, for last 2 games, tried to keep a high line, like last 3 games, I think, and it's not working because if you have to press as a team, I think, and if there is one or 2 players, if they are not good at press, then the whole idea of the press breaks down, and then there is a counter on, and that's how we have been conceding goals. Because if you lose the ball and don't put the pressure properly, then this high line of defenders are under pressure, and they are out of shape. So that has been our problem, and I hope like we put a proper balance. If we do not have that amount of like we don't have Jackson and Give, which is big in my opinion, and which is resulting in, because both of them were good at pressing. Jackson was our trigger for any press. Jackson always starts the press, and always, like, if you will see, he will always run up to the goalkeeper and split the half of the field off goalkeeper, so he has to go to the left or to the right only, And once that's done, then the remaining players are pressing. But right now, Nkunku is not that good in doing so, and Nkunku is not being played as a striker, and we are playing like we are resembling more like under Poch we used to be. I mean, we are trying to keep hold of the ball, keep the high line, or just passing sideways, not really having the bite up front.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. Like people say, Palmer is not performing. No, I don't think so. Palmer is performing to the best environment in the environment he has to the best of the capabilities. It's just like, I mean, if you have like everything is congested, you don't expect miracles from anybody. So Maresca said in the press conference, I heard like he will be adapting the tactics. So let's see what he comes up with. I'm more interested in and bring something new, and let's see. Let's see. It's interesting. I'm up for it. I am happy actually if he says things like that because he knows it, and he has shown that he has football knowledge. So if he is able to bring out some kind of a adaptation so that at least we don't lose. We might not win because we are not very sharp up front at the moment, but at least we should not lose and be realistic. And if we can do that, then nick in a goal. Palmer, if he has space, he will score something. He will get chance and he will do something. But if he's crowded, then of course, I mean, it becomes difficult. We want Palmer up as close to the final third as possible, but that we do not want that everybody is in that area. I mean, Palmer makes good runs, and right now, if you look at our runners, then we have only Neto with pace and Palmer with pace. But Neto is not like Noni. Noni is very direct in that sense. He one on one, he 9 out of 10 times he will beat you. So it is my concern right now is the forward line
The forward line.
and not Palmer amongst them.
But you think that our defense will be able to handle the likes of Rogers and Asensio, Rashid, Marcus Rashford, and Ole Watkins with so much experience? And the Tillemans is going to be in there, John McGinn. These are the threatening players that Aston Villa is going to put up. Do we have enough to stop these players from hitting Chelsea?
See, Watkins will be physical, and both our centre backs, if Tosin is not starting, will have trouble. Like Colville has trouble in physicality.
Yeah.
So does Chalobah. But I mean, it's a lot has been said about like how bad our centre backs are. They are not that bad. It's also down to what we are playing and how our team is balance of the team is. I think so. In my opinion, if we are a little bit more conservative, we might be able to like keep a tap on their forward line and deliver something. Right now, their pressure should be off Chelsea. I mean, there is no pressure to win. At least don't lose. Get a result. And hopefully, if Maresca comes out with something similar to what Amorim plays, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Because Amorim is like more defensive, more like defensively. Amorim is like, okay, we will nick a goal, but we will not lose. He tries to play like that kind of football. And I don't know. I mean, comes the summer, and if like Maresca loses the plot, I hope he does not, because I like Maresca the way he has been playing, and I'm definitely nowhere near a Maresca out yet. So not even thinking about that direction. But like if we are, if our season totally crashes, then at the end of the season, then I hope the same is happening with Manchester United, and we get Amorim off them. I'm happy with Amorim.
All right, let's hear from Coolest Chess. Big up to you, Coolest Chess. Go for it.
Yeah, my issue with Levi Colwill, right? every time he gives the ball away, he doesn't track back to retain the ball. He just go to the officials and complain, and all the time he loses the ball without being fouled. That's my only issue with Levi Colwill. And another thing, always, if you check the goal that we're conceding, always is the last man to close the offside trap. I don't understand why Colwill is doing that. So he needs to develop further more, because we can't have it. Every game he give away the ball and he complain to the ref. That's not good enough.
Okay.
Uh,
That's foolish chess.
you know, Tabugo, the thing is, if we have forward line suffocating the opposition team, then our back line, even with our center backs, even with the high line, they will not get the pressure. They will be there to like put the nail in the coffin, like when the attackers are. But what we see is like we are having a high line which Mariska is persisting and insisting on, but it is not our forwards pressing them, but it is the opposition team pressing our center backs. That's dangerous, and that's not like and the center backs will lose ball when they are pressed if there is if the system is wrong, or let's say like if our forwards are not clicked in, then it is a matter of that is something which is a chaos. I mean, you are
Yeah, I
asking a
agree
center
with
back
you.
to be staying high, but like other parts of the team are not doing their job.
Yeah, that's why, like I said, I don't understand why the sporting directors in the summer, even in January transfer window, we didn't buy another striker. Because let's be honest, Mark Gahey was never going to be ahead of Nicholas Jackson or even challenge him. He was playing in the cup games. In the Premier League, he was not playing until a few games that he played in the second half, and he got an injury. So we should have brought another striker to challenge Nicholas Jackson. Now we don't have any striker to even play there. Man,
Oh, can I ask you something? If you had a choice to start one between Nukunku and Gyu, who are you starting?
Gui,
Mark you,
yes, not Gui as
Mark
well.
you.
He has he not improved as the season has gone?
It's
Who
improving.
Maggie?
Yeah,
What about him? What about him?
has he improved as the
No,
season has?
no, I haven't seen. He has improved in the Conference League, which that's not what we're looking for. We want his improvement in the
The
Premier League, and we
game,
haven't seen much of him.
the game against West Ham, for example.
I didn't see him. I didn't even think he was in there.
Oh, which was like let me see ours. This was recent game actually.
All
Let
right,
me
so
see our.
JC, whilst you're looking at that, let me go through a few of the comments from our viewers and listeners out there. Wira said Chaloba must wish he had Silva back whenever opponents are hunting as he hunting our back line down, and Cowell is busy so far up in the pitch. With Enzo, I think Enzo Fernandez Casedo ends up being punching back for conceding possessions. That's from Wira. So we can't be saying 3 points accepted regardless of performance. We need to know our playing style for next season. If I want to see freestyle football, I'll bring in Oli instead. From
Wait,
Wira.
which Ole?
Uh,
Ole.
yeah,
The
Ole
the,
Gunnar
the
Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar
no, no, no,
No,
no,
you didn't understand what he said.
no.
Listen, read the comments again, and you get it. It says we can't be saying 3 points accepted regardless of performance. We need to know our playing style for next season. If not, then if I want, if not, I want to see. If not, then I want to see freestyle football. I'll bring in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If it's freestyle football, that's what he's saying. It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't mean he wanted Ole. I was
Yeah,
like, I was
yeah,
also, I was like, no ways, no, no
yeah.
ways. I
It
would rather
meant
keep
something else.
Maresca, man. I rather
Yeah,
keep Maresca, bro.
it says Kua will let Watkins invade his house like a what, a brother, like a brother, ball over the top, and Kua won't chase it. According to Wilra, it says the question for the panel: why wouldn't a Felix and a Palmer dual play counter? Is it CAM? Yeah, not help out with misfiring Jackson and Nkunku? That's a big question. I know you guys want to react to this. Is a question. I'm always looking for questions. So these are very, very good questions over here. I don't know if you guys want to react to it. The question for the panel: why wouldn't Felix and Palmer dual CAM not help out with misfiring Nicholas Jackson and Nkunku? More
Unfortunately,
from him. Palmer Palmer effort with his assists are not treated with care by Jackson. It's burden to get us uh, going with first goal. He didn't have this pressure last at City. So that's one coming from. I don't know if which one you want to react to. Maybe this one.
unfortunately, we don't have Joao Felix. I don't understand this. Our sporting director made a sub deal with Atletico Madrid for Joao Felix instead of buying a striker. Now the same player was crying for a game time. We loaned him to AC Milan. We never replaced him for maybe another striker or someone there to help out. So unfortunately, Waira, we don't have Joao Felix anymore, bro. This sporting director sometimes what they are doing is like it doesn't make sense. Like I don't understand that, bro. If you sign a contract with Chelsea and we need you, we won't let you go on loan or whatever. You need to stay in Chelsea. We are paying you. So the sporting directors let Joao Felix without replacing him, and then I think you would be the perfect player to play as a false nine. So unfortunately, it's not there. Nothing we can do.
JC, what do you think of the questions from Wira? Are you there, JC? I think we JC's.
Yeah, okay, I was muted or something. So here's the thing. We have to look at the context. When Felix was sent out on loan, we had both our strikers fit. And Felix was actually playing as 10, and we had like Palmer, who's regularly doing central attacking midfield, and we have Enzo playing high when we have like inverting Kukurea. So at that moment, when you have Gu available, Nikunku available,
Yeah.
and Jackson available, and you have a situation where there is something between Felix and Maresca. So I don't really know whether exactly it's the directors or because look, I mean, directors will be not deciding who to play, who Maresca should play. But what they will do is like if there is a abundance of players in certain positions and the players are not being used and players have been complaining and all that stuff, they will send out players. And if Maresca, for example, if they say like we are sending Felix, what will Maresca say? No, don't send, because there were rumors like Maresca didn't even want to buy him. And if but so I really do not know how that chemistry went between the directors and Maresca and all that. But at that time we had both Jackson as well as Gio available and Nkunku as well. So in that context, maybe it's debatable. Like right now, when we are in this position, definitely I would say like play maybe Felix would have been a better option than Kunku. So because Kunku is I do not know why, but there is a drop off there. So and because even for pressing and tracking back and things like that, Felix was doing it already, and he was getting more and more, starting to get more game time actually, more than Nkunku. But Nkunku was complaining and all that stuff. So let us see. I mean, Nkunku definitely was preferred. Who preferred him? directors or managers, I don't know. But the thing is, the gamble didn't pay off. So it is what it is.
Thank you very much, JC. It is what it is from JC. More from Wira. He said that Gay may not have been the Osman we wanted, but Magay is a natural number nine, and he takes good care of the ball possession. Meanwhile, Jackson is allowing Matt Cucurella and Gusto to attack corners with headers. That is from Wira. So we brought Jackson
Me,
in because he had a late season purple patch. I've seen Jackson goes through games as a striker while his teammate put in the hard work or the hard yards from Wira. Go ahead, JC. React to it now.
yeah.
Ask you a
So
question
it
regarding the
was,
predicted lineup. Go ahead.
yeah. So it was indeed like the West Ham game, and it
Mm.
was still like we were playing the way we were playing. We had a plan B in that game, in which we were losing 1-0, but we won the game 2-1. And there was certainly a plan B there. And the plan B was like, okay, but if it was like totally not working, he moved out, like he brought on this Neto. He overloaded the right wing and he put Mark Giu and Nkunku, both of them, on up on top, and they were cross after cross after cross. And Palmer was on the right side, Neto was on the right side, Gusto was overlapping there, if I'm not mistaken. And then on the top there were these two, and Kukurea was bombing also to tap in or head in with all these crosses. And then there were Enzo and Caicedo looking for rebounds when he coming in. So that was a clear to me as I saw that game, the plan B. Like, okay, if there's a low block, we are losing, there is a plan B. And if you look at that, Gio definitely had an impact at the game. And he and the element of pressing, definitely Gio does better. And as a striker, he does better. So looking at that, I assumed like, okay, if you look at that game and the plan B worked and everything was nice and rosy, then they said, okay, I mean Felix might go. So
Okay.
so it was really unlucky for us to lose both our strikers on the day, like just after the window closed. So it is what it is. So we will have to adapt that.
Exactly. More coming from Nehemiah says Sanchez not start tomorrow when Maraska job under threat. He doesn't need to start tomorrow when Maraska's job is under threat. I don't think Maraska's job is under threat. I mean, to be honest with you, excuse me. To be honest with you, I think Maraska have done a good job so far. So far, there's still more games to go, considering where Chelsea finished last season and how bad Chelsea performed last season. And if you look at his first season with new crop of players that he's never worked with before, I think we have to show him a bit of respect, not just throw him under the bus. Like JC said, it's too early to say Maraska out. No, way too early. But I want to see the passion in the football club. JC, looking at these Chelsea's predicted lineup, against Villa, what would you change in this lineup?
So okay, we don't have any wingers also. Huh? Noni is not there, and we don't have Mudrik as well. Now we see that we lack that pace. Sancho is not slow, but he's also not super fast.
Yeah, it's just average.
Oh,
That's the middle.
I do not know how to predict this lineup because Maresca has clearly said in the press conference like he's going to change the tactics. And one
He
player
practice
I think might come in would be Tariq George with Neto on the left.
with Sancho on the
Or or we might have Palmer playing as a false nine, Neto playing in the middle, Tariq George playing on the right side, and Nkunku benched. I think when we have both Sancho and Nkunku playing in the starting 11, our press is bad. Both of them have not been doing that well this part of the game. So might be a change he might do. Uh, I hope Dawson starts. Uh, so because Watkins will be physical for sure. So 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 that's my thing. Like I am guessing one of those two, Nkunku or Sancho, will be both of them starting will be little bit like I would be little bit like okay, it's again Maresca being stubborn if they both start again.
Right. Guys, we still got some few more minutes to wrap up. We're gonna start with the prediction. And I'll start with a prediction. I'm gonna start. I'm going
Me,
in for I'll start from here. Myself. I'll start with me. I'm gonna put out my prediction first.
me
And
one thing me
yeah,
one thing I would say in that is like he might also have like still doubts about readiness of Tariq George. That might be a reason why these two start. But I really want to see Tariq George starting, and one of these two should be dropped.
okay. So what would you say prediction should go? I'm going in for 2-1 Villa.
No, I don't like to predict scores, but it will be a close game.
Close game. All right,
Yeah,
so
and I hope it's like a 0-0 or 1-1.
Maya, what do you think? What's the score line for you?
I'm gonna take 1-1, a draw.
1-1.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Coolest Chess.
2-1 to Chelsea. I'm gonna be confident.
2-1 Chelsea. I'm
Call
going
Palmer brain.
2-1 Villa. Okay, that's all noted there. More, yeah. All right. Nehemiah. More from Nehemiah says if everyone is telling me that Jackson is more complete striker or has a higher ceiling than Delap at Ipswich, I think I need my head checked again. All right. From him, I don't think Jackson is not a complete striker. Jackson, to me, the way he plays, I prefer him being a winger instead of a striker because he doesn't have that striking instinct. He always wants to walk the ball into the pole, and even if he kick the shot, it's always suspect. All right, Sancho not start tomorrow when Maraska job. Oh, I think I went through that one. If Palmer has an an off day, could we rely on Jackson? Nope. We had to hope for individual brilliance from Sancho, Neto, and Enzo. I can't think of a West African striker in our club history than Jackson. Look, let's put it out, Wira. Jackson, to be honest, with you, Chelsea are making it be a striker. He's not a striker. Only walk in or get into that striking position for Villarreal just, I'll say, a couple seasons ago. He plays as a winger. Okay, so it's Chelsea that are making the player strike. They're trying to make something out of the player that he's not. They're trying to make him a striker that he's not. You get what I'm saying? But I'll say if you look at the statistics, the record to tell you, Jackson has been improving from last season, number of goals he scored last season and this season. It keep on. The season hasn't ended yet. He still got quite a number of goals, more than some elite strikers in Europe, like maybe Vlahovic or some others that would see them to be strikers. I don't know how many goals that has Benjamin Sesko, but maybe if I can check that, Jackson's numbers are even more than Sesko. Maybe. So sometimes not a person has to be a recognized striker, number 9, and then you bring it in and you can't even score goals. It's just even like Jackson. But let's look at the bigger picture. Jackson provides a lot more than just goals. He opens spaces, breaks the lines, always turnover. Most of the turnover is always starting by Jackson. Either Palmer, Jackson break it, then he's running. The main thing that he doesn't do right is the final third. Decision making up front is what sometimes he lacks, but he does much better. Our last game could tell you that the team was missing Nicholas Jackson. So I respect Jackson a lot for what he's doing. He's not good at it, but he's trying. All right. If Palmer, okay, that one is being read. France manager need to have emergency talk with Maraska if Nkunku continue to play like Benzema lone role at Madrid. That's from Awira. Says Maraska told reporters he isn't worried about Felix' absence because he promoted Tarek George. Would you guys have Mourinho say the same nonsense? Nee, you're praising Jackson the same way Spurs fan praise Kane and did that yell anything substantial like trophy. Look,
Yo,
I'm
you
not,
can't, but you
not
can't
praising
say Harry Kane is not a striker, bro.
Harry
Bro,
Kane.
Harry Kane is a striker.
If you put Harry Kane in our team, he's winning trophies. What Nicholas Jackson can do, he's gonna do it. Harry Kane out of Tottenham Hotspur will be a winner everywhere. He'll win trophies everywhere. But Harry Kane with Tottenham Hotspur, the DNA is different. Nicholas Jackson, let's say Nicholas Jackson with Real Madrid, maybe he could be part of a winning team. But Nicholas Jackson with Chelsea, this whole team is new, young players, no experience. How do you even see Jackson? How does Jackson excel in this team? He carries the team. Jackson is a new player, but I've seen a lot of him. I'm not. What was the word? He says you're praising. I'm not praising Jackson. I'm encouraging a striker who's trying to be an elite, who is struggling for a second season at Chelsea. I'm trying to encourage him. I'm trying to support him as a Chelsea player, but I'm not praising him. He does stupid things which run off the pitch one end to the other and then receives a yellow card. I'm against those things, but I have to support him from what I've seen off the ball, the kind of stuff that he does to the team, not just scoring goals. You get what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
think the problem is not Jackson or Palmer. The problem is lack of goals from others.
Right.
Because these two have been scoring. We lack goals from others. So I don't think Jackson criticism is fair, to be honest. And for Tariq George comment, well, if you ask Mourinho, he would have said probably the same because it's about tomorrow's game, now, and the team you have, and you have a young guy. You try to give him confidence, and if he
Right.
did say that, as I said, like Villa like to have also a high line that gives us spaces behind their high line, but we need runners. And Nkunku and Sancho will be caught. So the only runners we have is Palmer and Neto. I really do not know how quick Tariq George is, but from what little bit I've seen, he's certainly more capable in like pace and carrying the ball, and like, especially one on one. So he lacks experience. He does not. He has hardly had any finishing. He's hardly played. But and what he is like we are not specialists on what he is. But Maresca knows better. He sees him every day. So with that high line, we will need runners, and right now we do not have that runners. Like we have only Palmer with pace, Neto bit with pace, and I hope Tariq has pace. If Tariq has pace, then I'm pretty sure either Sancho or Nkunku will not be playing tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
Exactly. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, everyone that have jumped on the show today. I want to thank you all for coolest chess, amazing content creator and a Chelsea supporter all the way from South Africa. And Maya also supporting the channel in the far distance and the Madiba land against South Africa. Big up to my people out there. And JC, I don't know his location is in Mass. Always, I can't remember the place, but yeah, he's located in Mass. So if you're looking for JC's address, I can find the address to Mass. I'll get it from Elon Musk, and then I'll make sure I'll forward that up to you guys over there. So don't worry, JC. I got JC's address over here. Lord Vipinations, big up to you. He says, I'm predicting Villa win 2-0 because we lack goals from we're that's from Lord Vipination. And we're over here. It says Matt Gee offers more on the ball than Jackson. If we want to rate, no. Come on, we all watch football. We all 10 overs, breaking the lines and those things. McGee is number 9. It barely dropped all the way down. Jackson does all those 1-2, 1-2 link up plays and all that. Come on. I know you also watch football. You've been watching football. You know you watch your football. But look, I don't know, but I see differently. But I'm not saying what you see is wrong. No. But I feel like Jackson does more also. He offers more more on the ball than Jackson. If we want to rate Jackson effort of the ball, then I'd rather bring back Giroud. What are strikers judge on? Shot taking and convention. I mean, if you want to go it that way, then it makes a little bit of sense. I'm not saying your comment doesn't make sense, but if you want to judge him based on shot taking and conversion, yeah, absolutely, Giroud ticks the box because he's more clinical than Jackson will be. All right, big up to my brother and congratulations to our Canadian hockey team that won the game against the Four Nation game against the finals with my American team, hockey team. I'm a hockey fan. I'm a big hockey fan. So yeah, that was the game. It was a game to watch. But big up to you, man. Said Arsenal PSV Champions League may have to go and this he have to go and see. So may have to go and see. And one of the Madrid's after that coming from Gunaman, he wants to go and see the Arsenal PSV game. Canada champions, as always, in the real men's sports of hockey. Yes, this is what I was just reading. Since we can't lose tomorrow from Leighton CFC, watching this on X. Sorry, not YouTube, on X. Big up to Leighton CFC. Guys, can follow our brother here. He's always on the show with a lot of information and supporting the platform with information and updates on Chelsea world, the world of Chelsea. And one more from him. He said, we can't lose tomorrow. According to him, we can't lose tomorrow. Think I predicted Villa 2-1. Villa 2-1. Villa 2, Chelsea 1. Good luck. Should be a good match. I also predicted Chelsea losing it. Villa 2-1. 2-1 Villa. So I also predicted the same scoreline as Gunaman. So we'll see after the game and see if Maresca can turn these scoreline around.
I'm just
JC, go ahead.
thinking, like Maresca said today, like we still have like 13 games, and if we win our home games, 7 games, we will be their top 4. So basically, he is going for a win on those home games, and away from home, he will be fine with a draw. If that is what he means, then tomorrow we might see a more conservative approach, not to lose the game. That's first priority.
Okay. I think. Oh, okay. I think we lost Maya. So let me get this one and remove these, and then have the screen that way. This way. Okay. So we're gonna finish up here. Coolest Chess, what do we finish up with? We're gonna start from you, Coolest Chess. Go for it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. And Misael, it's been a pleasure talking about Chelsea. Hopefully tomorrow we can win this game so that we can have a smile on our face. But again, like I said, without a striker, I think you're going to struggle. So hopefully they're working something out on a training pitch. Tomorrow we'll see something different. And I'll be happy. And go to your channel and praise the team and enter my rescue. So let's see what will happen tomorrow. So big up, bro. Guys, please kindly subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. That will be very helpful, guys.
Thank you very much, Coolest Chess. Thank you very, very much for jumping on. And then we'll have a discussion on the other stuff that is going on. You get what I mean? Coolest Chess, you get what I'm saying?
Yes. I
yeah,
get
we'll
what you
talk
mean.
about that one. I have to find time and call Coachella, and then call you, and then we can discuss the progress of that thing going on. So I'll let my listeners and viewers also know about it later once I understand the whole full package of it. So thank you very much as usual for coming on, brother. All right, we're gonna move on from there. Leighton Gruneman said, "Yeah, great hockey, wasn't it? Absolutely was. If you guys don't like hockey, I don't know what you're watching. Football, let me tell you, football, it's kind of a boring game. Yeah, Americans will tell you football is a very boring game. A whole 90 minutes and the game can record it. You can record only one goal or two goals. But hockey, you could see sometimes it gets very intense, maybe 2-3 goals, but you're allowed to fight. You can see the referee standing, one referee here and the other referee standing over there, watching these two hockey players fighting, giving it on the pitch. And it's very interesting that after they're done fighting, they just given a few period of time off. They go and sit down, and then after that, they come back on the pitch again, and game is on. It makes the fun. If you take that away from hockey, hockey is dead. Game is dead. Football is showing, especially English football. They are showing so much emotions and so soft in the game that you cannot even celebrate. You cannot even celebrate and even show your badge and tell, look at my badge. This is Chelsea. Or look at my Champions League badge. What is going on with English football? The excitement. If you know football, how football really came about, go back to the back in the days and follow it. Romans, the Greeks, go back and look at the history of football and go back the centuries when they're playing football. English are just destroying the game. The passion, the fun, it's being taken away. Celebrations can't be there. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't take your shirt off. We used to see when players scored wonderful goals. You got to celebrate a worthy of a goal. We don't see that in football anymore. American football shows us when the touchdown, the celebration, the dance is acceptable. We're going to watch game for entertainment. This is entertainment, not just trophies alone. We're watching entertainment. There's no entertainment in English football. There's just money. The game is dying. The referees don't even know what they're doing. They're destroying the game. There's no excitement in English football. Go to Italy, celebrations. Don't take your jersey off. You can't take your shirt off anymore. What a lot of nonsense. Take it off and put it back on and celebrate the world year of a goal. If it's that easy, then Nicholas Jackson will be banging in goals every day Chelsea plays. English are too soft. You're destroying the game. That's where I'll end up with. JC, what do you make of this? Are you liking football?
I really didn't. I really missed the context. I really do not know where is this coming from. So it's hard for me to.
No, it's not coming from anywhere. It's me making it up that the excitement in English football is weighing down. It's going down each and every year with some stupid rules that they're implying all the time. Just a few weeks ago, they said you cannot celebrate. You can do certain things. You cannot show off your badge. You cannot celebrate in front of the fans. Where do you celebrate? Do you even know when you're going to score a goal for you to run and celebrate it?
Nah, that's like I totally agree with you. That's let you cannot regulate for everything. You need like you need to be, of course, not harming any sentiments or something like that of somebody. But football banter is normal, huh? Like football banter is football banter, and it's fun. So
It is.
that's not something which is like sensitive, like hurting the religious feelings or anything like that, or political statements. That I understand. But football banter is football banter. Bring it on.
Exactly. Look at my brother here. He knows hockey. And my local team over here, K Wings. Every I don't post videos of it, but every Sunday, every Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm watching game. Rainbow. The whole ice will be painted rainbow, and it's a rainbow ice. And every game, almost every game they're giving out something. Either it can be a hat, it could be a bobblehead, it could be something. Hockey games, they're giving out something. And the ticket is not astronomical expensive as British football tickets are. They're very good. Less than $100, you and your family can go and watch a hockey game. The very very big one like the Red Wings, probably $100, 150. You're gonna pay and get in and go and watch those ones. The local ones over here, price, you take a whole family there, you go and watch a beautiful hockey game. They fight, they entertain you. The whole place is everyone is watching the fight. What's going on between this city and this city, or this town and this town, fighting? You got 5 men, just like Gunaman said. 5 men for fighting. Soccer should learn this, get the emotion. I mean, depending on how aggressive the fight is. But I mean, we're not allowed to fight in soccer. I understand it because the swords can be thrown. And I remember a few months ago, someone died. I think it's English. It has to be happened in England, where the guy threw his leg. I don't know how and hell that happened, because they wear the blade, what do you call it? The shoes they wear is blade. It's not the roller blades that they wear. It's not regular the ties or wheels underneath it. It's blade. So the guy threw his leg all the way to the up like that. It got to the guy, the hockey player's neck, and he was gone. He was gone. But they don't throw their legs because you can't do that. You slip and you're gonna end up falling. But the fight is entertaining. And like I said, if you take that out of hockey will be dead. But celebration in football, You can't do this. You can't do that. That's too much. Just like our brother here says, diving, etc. Hockey, you get a penalty for simulations and stuff like that. Best from best was great hockey. World Cup coming in North America next year. FIFA, let's have fun. I agree. I agree with what my brother is saying. If you love hockey is just like football. It's just like American football, not American football, and soccer.
Yeah, I come from a country which is mad about hockey. We don't have like we don't have it's a continental hockey league we used to play, but like clubs level. But in the world championships, the country goes mad, really. So that's a big thing.
Yeah, our brother here says we never know whether we can celebrate or not, and then says yellow card for those for these things is really really silly and nonsense to me. I will take a draw. You take a draw. JC says a Villa. Yeah.
To stabilize just before the international break, a draw would be okay for me. And it's Villa.
Yeah, like I said, a draw would be okay. I don't see that draw. If you look at the players they're bringing on, even if they're bringing in Dylan Mallon from the bench, Chelsea will be bringing on who? Dylan Mallon's a striker. Who are we going to bring besides Nkunku if he's not firing? Who are we going to bring from the bench? McGee or McGee?
Tariq George.
Right? I'm sure Tariq George will be starting. I hope he starts. But anyway,
one thing I would say is I mean, the game is away from home, so it will be mostly the traveling supporters, which are primarily always hardcore supporters in any scenario. They will support. That's good because of this planned demonstrations or protests, which players might be feeling. But I hope they understand, the players and manager understand that it's not about them. It's about other things, like the bigger things, for which some fans are protesting. But it's a game away from home, and traveling support is always good. So don't worry about the protest at all. Just go and play the game.
Exactly. Thank you. That's I'm sure that's a final word, right? Is that a final word?
Yeah, that's my final word, my final message. Also, hopefully for the players, if they are listening, don't worry about the protest.
Exactly. I think a question of that nature was being asked to Enzo Maresca, and I'm not so sure of his response. But says, JC, do you think we had good enough for top four? Richmond and Maker is asking you a question.
Yeah, the team before the window, like the January transfer window, the team was good enough for top four. I would say even competing or pushing for top three, pushing for top three. But right now, we have these injuries, and a lot of players have like gone on loan. So we are not that deep squad anymore, and we got injuries. So I really do not know. I really do not know rich money makers. Let's hope. I really want that we should have at least top four. And if we fail to do that, it will be partly on the squad management and squad build-up. It will not be down to only the manager or the players. So it is what it is.
Thank you very much, JC. Final
Yep.
word for that. Then DJ Sap, lateness is greatness. They say. I hope DJ, you're doing very well. We are done for the day. We've gone through the preview of the big game. Let me see if I can change this thing because it looks like my text is backwards on the screen. Let me see if I can mirror it, change it so it will. General. Come on, I think I know. Yeah, that'll work. When it goes the other way, then you can read the text because it goes backwards. So, like I said, thank you very much, guys, for coming on as usual. Thank you all, everyone that made it. Maya, DJ, Sav, that made it a little bit later. JC, Rich Moneymaker, and I want to love you forever. Sasuke Gunaman himself, we rap, big up to you, and Lord Vipin Nation, everyone, Nehemiah for a while, Nehemiah, big up to you, and I think Soja and Deep Brains, everyone that came on the show, thank you very much for
That like button.
Comment and
making up
subscribe.
on today's show. Thank you. God bless. We'll be back again same time tomorrow. Love you all same time tomorrow. We'll see you guys again later. So enjoy the rest of the evening, guys. I'll leave you with my main man, aka Mr. What's his name again? Who's gonna find it? I'll leave you with David Cook. Bye bye for now. Bye. Good night.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yo. David Coop. What's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coop's on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you fumble in the play. Get your whistle checked, Coop, it's judgment day. Talking trash about the Prem. Think you're the king, but you're just another pawn. Get off the swing, atmospheric Goodison? Call that bad, try walking in the cop, you'd still look sad. Got a grudge with Klopp, we all see the hate. You're bitter cause he's winning while you instigate. Your whistle's gone silent, your call's all wrong. Fans chant your name, but it's not for a song. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you're fumbling the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's judgment day. David Coop, better step to the side. Prem's got standards you can't abide. Bad refs get exposed, it's not a surprise. Coop, you're the clown and the fans realize. Yeah. David Coop. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yo, David Coop. What's the deal? What's your goal? Snorting lines out of bounds, man, you out of control. Messages to minors, bruh, that ain't right. You're the type of ref ruining the beautiful fight. Pickford went for VVD, tore up his knee, and you let it slide blind as a ref could be. Goodison's quiet, nah, that's delusion. You're the real reason for all the confusion. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you're fumbling the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. Talking trash about the Prem. Think you're the king, but you're just another pawn. Get off the swing, atmospheric Goodison? Call that bad, try walking in the cop, you'd still look sad. Got a grudge with Klopp, we all see the hate. You're bitter cause he's winning while you instigate. Your whistle's gone silent, your call's all wrong. Fans chant your name, but it's not for a song. Coots on the mic, but he ain't got game. Bringing shame to the badge, dragging the name. Prams in your hands, but you're fumbling the play. Get your whistle checked, Coot, it's Judgment Day. David Coop better step to the side. Prams got standards you can't abide. Bad refs get exposed, it's not a surprise. Coop, you're the clown. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the floor, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Stand tall, in the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just